The LF error code on your Maytag 2000 series washer indicates a low fill issue. This means the washer isn't detecting enough water entering the tub during the fill cycle. The control board monitors water levels using a pressure switch, and if the required level isn't reached within 10 to 15 minutes, the LF error appears and the cycle stops. Ignoring this can prevent your clothes from getting properly washed. It is a common problem for older Maytag washers, indicating potential issues with water supply or internal components. Before diving into complex repairs, start with the basics. Ensure both hot and cold water supply valves are fully open. Check the water supply hoses for any kinks, bends, or obstructions that might restrict water flow. Low water pressure below 20 psi can also trigger the LF error. If you suspect low pressure, use a water pressure gauge to test it. If pressure is indeed low, consider installing a booster pump, especially if you live in a drought-prone area. The inlet valve, where water hoses connect to the washer, contains small mesh screens that filter out debris. Over time, these screens can become clogged with sediment, mineral deposits, or particles, restricting water flow. To clean the screens safely, first shut off the water supply to the washer. Then unplug the washer to prevent any electrical hazards. Disconnect the water hoses from the inlet valve. Carefully remove the mesh screens from the valve ports. Handle them gently to avoid damage. Rinse the screens thoroughly under running water to remove sediment and deposits. If needed, use a small brush to gently scrub away any stubborn particles. Ensure all debris is cleared. Reinstall the clean screens back into the inlet valve ports. Reconnect the water hoses securely. Turn on the water supply and plug in the washer to test. If cleaning the inlet screens doesn't resolve the LF error, the inlet valve itself may be faulty. Use a multimeter to test the valve's solenoid coils for continuity. First, unplug the washer for safety and locate the inlet valve at the back. Disconnect the wires connected to the valve's solenoid coils. Set your multimeter to the resistance or ohm setting. Place the multimeter probes on the terminals of each solenoid coil. A typical resistance reading should be around 2 to 3 kilohms for each coil. If the reading shows an open circuit or very low resistance, the inlet valve likely needs replacement. Replacing the inlet valve is a relatively straightforward repair that can fix the LF error code. You can order a replacement valve online or from an appliance parts store. The valve typically includes components like the solenoid, diaphragm, and mounting bracket. Before replacing the valve, ensure safety by turning off the water supply and unplugging the washer to prevent electrical hazards or water damage. To remove the old valve, disconnect the water hoses and electrical wires. Use a screwdriver or wrench to loosen any mounting screws. Install the new valve in place, securing it with screws. Reconnect the hoses and wires, ensuring all connections are tight and secure. If you're uncomfortable with this repair, call a qualified appliance technician. Parts cost $50 to $100, while professional labor adds $100 to $200. Air can become trapped in the water lines within the washer, creating an airlock that prevents proper water flow. To resolve this, try running the washer through a short cycle with the water supply hoses slightly loosened at the inlet valve. This allows any trapped air to escape. Tighten the hoses once water flows freely. If this doesn't work, consult your washer's user manual for specific instructions on bleeding the air from the system. To prevent future LF errors, consider integrating smart home technology. IoT-enabled pressure monitors can detect low water pressure issues before they cause problems in your washing machine. These devices connect to your home network and send alerts to your phone if pressure drops below safe levels, allowing you to address issues early. While retrofitting older Maytag 2000 series washers with advanced smart diagnostics isn't practical, these standalone monitors work with any plumbing system and can prevent costly repairs. Additionally, maintain your washer by cleaning the inlet filter screens quarterly. This prevents clogs that lead to LF errors and extends your appliance's life. These preventative measures save time and money by avoiding breakdowns and emergency repairs. Regular maintenance combined with smart monitoring creates a reliable laundry system. To recap, fixing the LF error code involves checking water supply and hoses, cleaning inlet valve screens, testing the inlet valve, and addressing potential airlocks. While many of these repairs can be done yourself, don't hesitate to call a professional appliance repair technician if you're uncomfortable or if the problem persists. Continuing to run the washer with the LF error code can lead to further damage and costly repairs. If multimeter tests fail, experts recommend professional help, citing risks of water damage. Ignoring the code wastes water, energy, and may lead to secondary issues.